What's up guys, Julian Goldie here. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you the biggest mistake almost every single webmaster makes when it comes to SEO traffic. So if you don't wanna make that mistake, make sure you keep watching because it will help you get more leads, traffic, and sales to your website with SEO. Now, before we jump in, please make sure you subscribe if you want more free videos that teach you exactly how to grow your website with SEO. And let's just jump in. So here's the biggest issue, right? Most people don't think about how they are going to monetize their traffic, okay? And you may see the headlines about getting hundreds of thousands of visitors to your site, but if you don't know how to monetize that, if you don't know how to convert that traffic into sales, into money, then what's the point of them coming to your site? And I know that sounds brutal, but let me tell you a story, right? I have a friend who started a brand new website and he's kind of struggling for money, and he went from 0 to hundreds of thousands of visitors per month in like less than a year, which from the surface, it sounds kind of interesting, right? It sounds like that could be awesome for business and you could make a ton of money on that. The problem is, this is in the cartoon niche, and the cartoon niche is extremely difficult to monetize. There's no real affiliate schemes. Most ad networks won't accept you. Sure, you could use something like AdSense, but the profits you make from AdSense are gonna be like minimum. It's gonna be practically nothing. So all that time, all that mental energy, all the hours of waiting for content to rank and creating it and hiring writers and designing the website has been wasted because now that person doesn't know how to monetize their site. They don't know how to turn those hundreds of thousands of visitors into money. And if you can't do that, then what's the point of getting people to your site? Now, on the flip side, right, if you look at one of my websites, for example, my link building agency, this site doesn't get that much traffic. Honestly, it might get a few thousand per month, but at the same time, we can convert that traffic into sales. We can convert that into paying clients who love our service and stick with us for years to come. And therefore, the average money we make per 1,000 visitors is actually awesome. And we have a far higher profit margin from the traffic we get. Now, why is that? Because we figured out how to monetize the content before we created any of it. Before we started creating content and trying to monetize it, we figured, right, what's the average lifetime value of a client, right? So we can spend X amount of content, we can start publishing X amount of articles per week, and that will be profitable for years to come, simply because we know exactly how to monetize and we have a good sales process. And also a service that people love. So if you're going to get any sort of SEO traffic, always reverse engineer the process. Always think, how am I going to turn this into money? What's the point of getting people to my website? What are they going to buy? And you might have to plan out and think, right, I'm going to release a course and this is something people want. Or you may think, right, I'm going to have a service on my website, and I know that for every 100 people that come to the site, one of them will become a client, and therefore the average lifetime value of someone who comes to my website is actually pretty damn high. And this is the same, whether you're getting traffic to your website, whether you're paying for ads, whether you're building an email list, always think, right, how am I going to monetize this traffic, and what's the point of getting X amount of visitors? And if you can figure that out first, you are miles ahead of like 99% of website owners. Now, to give you another example, right? If you had a website in Thailand, for example, I live in Bangkok, and if I created a website here targeting local customers, I wouldn't really make that much money, because if I was trying to make money from advertising revenue, well, there's not so much money to be made from every customer. And also, most people don't buy online here. So if I get a lot of people from Thailand to come into my website, how am I gonna turn them into money? I don't really know, right? So sure, I can build up an audience of hundreds of thousands of people. But if those people don't buy from me, what's the point? If my goal as a business is to make a profit and yours is too, then always understand the sales process first. Because before you create all the content, before you start building all the backlinks, before you start publishing and hiring a team of writers, you should always have that figured out. Think about the end goal, then how you're going to monetize it, then what sort of content you're going to create. And if you can reverse your way down the funnel and figure that out first, the world is your oyster, my friend. So how can you do this? Well, the first thing I'd recommend is doing some keyword research and looking at what are people searching for that you can monetize in your industry. So for example, if you have a garden website and you have people just searching for what's the best flower in June, that's probably not a term you could really monetize. But if your gardening website ranks for something like the best lawnmower in 2021, all of a sudden you can monetize the article by linking to other products people can buy. You could link to affiliate products, and it's much easier to monetize, right? So always look at the search intent of the keywords you're trying to rank for before you create any content and figure out, right, what's the business value of this article I'm creating? If you can do that, then boom, all of a sudden, you're gonna make much more money from every single article that you create. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please smash a like on it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And by the way, I do run a link building agency, and we've helped hundreds of clients grow their website, get more traffic, and rank #1 on Google. Now, if you want the same for your business, feel free to jump onto my website, juliangoldie.com, book in a free consultation where we'll teach you exactly how to rank your website higher, how to get more leads, traffic, and sales from SEO, and how to outrank your competitors. That's at juliangoldie.com. You can book in your free 30-minute strategy session, and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks for watching.